Alright, hey guys. So in the last video we put the boost solenoid in. I since have had to change it because I had a bit of trouble with it. I had it coming into this top port here and then going out. It's actually got to come into the side and then go as far as I believe. I just have it disconnected for the time being because I'm chasing a couple of other issues. One, my dipstick was all broken around here where this O-ring sits, and as you can see it was leaking oil everywhere. So I got another dipstick and I put that in, and I believe I found the culprit of my issue. This little, I don't know if it'll show up, but this little bolt here goes directly into the cylinder head under this rocker cover here where the rockers sit on their pedestals, and it was basically just blowing oil straight onto the manifold there, down into the injectors, and it was just sucking it up, which was getting into the intake manifold. So I think it was a combination of that, the valve stem seals, that was making it leak so much oil and use it. It wasn't burning, it wasn't blowing smoke or anything. So I think I have that licked right now, fingers crossed, cross your dicks. I popped the covers off and rechecked all the valve stem seals. They're all still good, so I'm happy with that. I think this was the last thing I needed to do to solve that. So I'm hoping that what I'm going to do today, it's just a bit of silicone. I'm going to do today, I've got a bit of brake clean. I'm going to go ahead, clean up all down here and down there and everywhere under the valley. Try and get rid of any of this excess oil in there as well. The other problem I'm having is my spark isn't strong enough. It keeps blowing it out. Probably, if I had to guess, somewhere over 5 or 6 psi, and at about 5,000 RPM. It's weird, at 5 psi it'll blow it out at about 5,000 RPM, but then it comes back at about 5.5. But I was looking at some logs and the dwell time on the coils was not quite enough, so I've increased that, and in my next video I'm going to try and make on Sunday, which will probably be my last one for the year. I'm going to test the new coil dwell times and throw a new set of plugs in it, recheck the gap and re-gap them, and then we'll plug this in and start doing some tuning for boost, start increasing the boost. I want to try and get up above 16 psi, but 16 psi is my goal. If I can get to 16 psi with no issues, I'll be happy. If I go to 17 and I start pushing the injectors too hard or pushing the pumps too hard, or sparks a bit iffy, I'll just pull it back to 16 and leave it there until I can resolve those issues. I don't think it'll be a problem though. Having been out in it and about 16 psi and looking back at some logs, I still have a little bit of injector to play with, so I think I can get away with up to maybe 18 or 20, maybe 20 psi before I'm actually fully maxing out the injectors, or at a level that's above my my liking, at least anyway. So that's going to be the goal. It's going to be a quick little video. I'm just going to degrease this down, clean up these plug leads, and then hopefully I can make a video on Sunday for you guys, which will be, I'll slap a new set of plugs in it, gapped, or gap a set of plugs, put a new set in, and then we'll go out, make sure my spark doesn't keep blowing out. If that doesn't happen, I'll plug the boost solenoid in and just keep winding in some boost until it doesn't. So anyway, let's give this a quick degrease down. I've got to get underneath the car too. I had a bit of trouble where there's an O-ring on the bottom of the dipstick tube, and when I pulled the covers off, the dipstick popped out a bit, so it was blowing oil everywhere. So now there's oil everywhere underneath the car, so I've got to quickly clean that up too. but I'm just going to try and clean down as much of it off here as I can. Hopefully this will be the last of any sort of oiling troubles. I'd like to redo this intake pipe, I think. I don't know, we'll see what I decide. I mean, I don't have any trouble with it, but everyone likes to point out the shitty welds, so I may redo it. Keep an eye out for that video. Okay, well, I think that's it. Alright. Well, that's just about gotten it all. And there's still a little bit on that plug lead there. Just want to make sure that that oil wasn't contributing to my spark issues. Anyway, I'm not sure when I'm going to publish this video. I might try and edit it tonight and post it up as quick as I can, or I might wait until the weekend, have this one drop on the weekend, and then I'll probably do the weekend's one Christmas Day or next week. But that next one will probably be my last video of the year. I got a few other bits and pieces I want to do to this, but I think I'm finally starting to get through any of the little niggling issues like that oil consumption, to the point where I'm starting to get happy with taking it out to Willowbank and run it down the strip and see what she does. So stay tuned next year for that. And then it's also got to get onto a dyno, get some dyno time, so stay tuned for that. But for now, I just want to try and get any issues sorted out. So hope you guys enjoyed this quick little update. Please like, share, comment and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully we'll be out and about on the road doing a bit of tuning, bit of tooching. Anyway, until then, see ya. Bye.